is over. Yep.
Okay, that doesn't damage his racing chances. But of course, we've seen this before. Yellow is catching up on the race all the time. Whenever red plays checkers deep into his home board, it means that when it comes to the bear-off, he's likely to roll higher numbers than he needs to take the checkers off.
Yep.
An excellent double two from Morton Home.
Yeah, he's trying to break contact here.
This could be a double, Carter. This looks like a double to me. He's well ahead on the race. He has no number to leave a shot this roll. And here it comes.
3 down, 4.
And this looks like a perfectly sound take to me, Carter.
Yeah, there is some residual shot equity, and look at that board. If he can hold it for a little bit, he may get a shot the next time.
Yeah. And Ray, quite correctly, taking his time, calculating the odds. What are his percentage chances of winning this game? What are his percentage chances of winning this game with a recube? A 3-1. It's a board-breaking number for Morton Home.
Not good for Morton.
This is not good for Morton because if yellow is obliged to leave that holding point on red's 7 point, he can now leave one checker there in relative safety. And here's a number where he might consider doing that. I don't think he will. I think he'll probably break his board. I'm surprised about this.
I don't think you know Ray Fogerland, my friend.
I'm surprised about this play. This is certainly not the correct play. If he is playing this play, the 2 should go into the 6 point. He also has an option to minimize the shots against that checker and move it from the 7 point to the 9 point. I don't think he's going to do that.
He can't. He's down too far in this race, 20 pips.
But what do you play here, Carter?
Well, I don't know. I like the action with the 6, but I would play into into his 6 point.
The problem with this, would you leave the blot or not?
I think if you're down this far, you have to leave the blot.
I didn't like this play at all, but he's got away with it.
Take a picture.
The 5 will go there, remakes the board, but is forced to break it. He's looking at it again.
Yes.
He's looking at playing 2 checkers in board, but that would damage his race. And red, I assume, will leave that checker there because he's 20 pips down in the race. He'll still be 12 pips down in the race after he makes this play. And I think I just play 2 in here, Carter.
2 in? You may have to wait 1 roll, huh? You can play. You can just burn 1 checker, and then there are some horror numbers: 6-1, 6-2.
I'd play both in and keep the race alive. I mean, if he's rolling high numbers, he'll be leaving with that blot anyway,
right,
assuming it gets missed. Yes, he plays both in. Well played, Ray. And it's a 6-5. He whizzes past a very welcome number.
9.
From Morton Home, clears that point and starts bearing his checkers off.
Oh.
Ray will play 1 checker in and take 1 off.
It's not looking good for Ray in this race.
No, Ray. Red has got a healthy lead here. Oh, it's a nice double. Gets 3 checkers off.
Yeah, 1 off the 6 point. Really important here.
And a double 4.
Oh.
And a 6-5. Still an excellent number for yellow. Just about keeps him in this. Although his winning chances have slipped to 12 to 14%.
Double 5s, 4 off, 3 off.
Tremendous double 5, and leaves him with an even number of checkers, as long as he doesn't roll a 3-2 or a 3-1. But hold on, this has got to be a recube.
Ow!
This has got to be a recube, surely.
Well, if he recubes this, Morton's gonna re-ship it back, and this is gonna be. We're gonna see the match in this 1 game.
Wow, is this a take, Carter?
Well, if it's not a take, he's down 5-2. It's kind of a hard roll to fall back on. Morton's got some sets, and if Ray rolls that 3-1, 3-2.
But just a minute, Carter. When he rolls the 3-1 or 3-2, red then gets to cash 4 points. He doesn't get to play at double match point with an 8 cube.
No, he doesn't. But he's going to go up 6-3, which is huge.
This is a really I don't think it's a borderline decision for Ray. I think he's got a monster double here. And if I know Ray at all, it's going to come over, I reckon, Carter. What do you think?
Yeah, I play with Ray in a lot of games, and he's not afraid of it.
And here it comes, the first 4-cube of the match. And Morton knew it was coming, and he was already studying whether he was going to take this or not. He doesn't like it. Look at his body language, Carter. He's squirming. He hates the sight of that 4-cube.
He's a big dog in this match. Oh!
But he takes it.
Here it is.
And he's just praying for a 3-1 or a 3-2 for yellow, and it's a 5-1, and Morton, because it's match lie against him, he recubes to 8, and all the match is going to be on the next 2 rolls.
Morton does not
Morton
want to
needs
see
a double.
Oh.
It's a 5-1. Now, Ray can finish this with any double above 2s right now, and it'll be 1-0 to the USA. He's still a monster favorite here. He doesn't find a double. Morton now has 5 rolls in 36 to finish the match. He knows this is the last roll of the match.
Oh no, do you listen to this commentary? Morton's allowing Ray to pick his death. He says he's going to roll the double.
To hit it, Ray. You can
suddenly the time becomes irrelevant.
Execution time.
Morton knows he's got... This guy's cool, isn't he?
Oh, let's see.
What time do you want to die, Ray?
Okay, 3:33.
Excellent.
3:33.
Well,
All right, that's a good number.
Ray is quite happy. He knows he's a he's a 31 in 36 favorite to win this match, to make it 1-0 for the USA.
Six,
Here's the countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
And it's not a double, and that's
9,
it. And it's 1-0 to the USA. And a delighted Ray Fogelon punches the air.
Well, it was an interesting match to watch, definitely. How is the Team USA going to be preparing for the other 2, possibly 2 matches tomorrow, to win the final of the Nations Cup? Are you going to get a good night's sleep, or are you going to be playing backgammon all night?
Well, Team USA is a little older than Team Denmark. They might be able to stay up all night. We need to take a nap. Perry, he's 70 years old, so he might be in bed now.
It just didn't go your way this time.
That's true. Yeah. Well, luckily I can sleep well tonight since Peter is going to play tomorrow, and hopefully he can bring it home and we can get down to the final decisive double match.
Well, Denmark has looked very strong all the way through this competition, and obviously you've got some amazing talent on your team, you included, some great world champions as well. Yeah. So do you feel quite confident going into tomorrow's match? How do you think Peter's going to be able to prepare for that? Will he be getting a good night's sleep himself?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's not here today because he didn't have to play any matches, so he's just going to come tomorrow, and Peter, he's just a strong player, and well, I'm sure he's going to play very strong. I mean, I think he's the top 1 or maybe top 2 or top 3 at the moment, because he's playing a lot these days. He's been playing the last year or so, so I'm sure he's going to be quite a big favorite and that he's going to play well, but you never know. It doesn't give him more than a 60% edge or so anyhow, so we'll just
I
have
guess
to pull.
so.
Yeah.
I guess so. I think Peter's definitely a joker up the sleeve of the Denmark team, so we'll see tomorrow how this pans out. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Let's have another look at the pivot point of this match. Ray Fogelon ships over a 4-cube in a bear-off position, basically a 3-roll position, where he knows that if his opponent takes this cube, it'll be coming back to him on 8. Morton Home hates the side of this 4-cube, looks at it very carefully, and he makes a technically correct take. However, given that he'd played this match better than Ray Fogelon, nobody would have criticized him for passing this cube. Back comes the 8-cube, quite correctly, and Morton Home has basically 2 rolls at a double 2 or better to win this match. His first shake fails, and of course a double now would finish it for Ray. It didn't come, so once again Morton Home gets a shake at double 2s or better to win the match.
3, 2, 1. Blast off. Oh. Yes!
These guys are the best of the best, but there can be only one winner. Join us next time on the World Series of Backgammon to find out who's going to walk home with all the big money.